I've heard men boast of forests stretching farther than the eye, where every dawn smelled fresh of pine and every dusk of sky. Well, I've walked a few myself, my friend, and maybe they've done the same. But there's one old tree I can't forget, though I've forgotten its name. She stood where all the ridges met, above a winding stream, the sort of pine that made a man stop halfway through a dream, straight enough to carry sails across an angry sea, or so the king's own surveyor said long before you or me. They struck the broad arrow in her bark one bitter autumn day, 3 ringing blows, then home they rode and left her where she lay. Now plenty cursed the distant crown, and some cursed louder still, but none who knew the northern woods would test that old pine's will. You'll learn a thing in timber camps if you keep your mouth shut tight. The oldest hand seldom wastes a word, he simply waits till night. Then somewhere when the fire burns low and mugs are nearly dry, he'll tell a tale without a grin and never tell you why. There came a lad one logging season, strong enough to lift a squared pine log with half the crew, or so he'd have you think. His axe was bright, his boots were new, his laugh came quick and free. "One tree won't make a king," said he, "it surely won't trouble me." The old camp boss knocked out his pipe, he watched the ravens glide. "It isn't kings I'd fret about," was all that he replied. Now whether lads hear old men well depends on youth, I guess. Some hear the words, some hear themselves, and some hear nothing less. They waited till the moon climbed high, when every campfire died. The forest wore a silver coat, the frost shone far and wide. One swing, 2 swings, a steel bit deep, the white chips flew like snow. The great pine seemed to breathe once long, then started down below. I've heard great churches ringing, I've heard avalanches fall, I've heard the spring ice break apart, none matched that sound at all. The valley shook, the horses reared, the ravens filled the air, and silence settled through the woods as though the trees said prayer. Come morning there was work to do, men gathered where she'd lain. The bunkhouse built the previous week was kindling in the rain. Yet every weather-beaten shack the older men had raised still stood as if the forest chose to spare them through the haze. Nobody blamed a ghost that day, nor spoke of curses old. The camp boss simply filled his pipe, as calm as winter cold. The youngster picked his axe up slow, no laughter crossed his face. He turned it over in his hands, as though it knew its place. Now I've no notion whether woods keep count of what we do. Perhaps a tree's a tree, my friend, the way the scholars tell you. But every logger that I've known, who'd earned his winter's pay, would tip his hat to broad arrow pines and quietly walk away. So if you ever find yourself where white pines meet the sky, and one stands taller than the rest, don't ask the reason why. Just leave her standing for the wind, the ravens and the rain. Some lessons grow straighter when they're left untouched.